All right. All right. There, got that sorted out. Hey, Goyo. Alright. Is now almost 6 o'clock my time, which means I'm gonna hit the funny button and we're gonna get going on this thing we're doing tonight. So, hello, and welcome to a Thursday night of Lolo De Puzlo's Journal. It is Thursday, so we are in fact back at the cinema. And boy are we back at the cinema tonight. Because we have something that's actually the closest thing I think to a movie, because this game got released as a movie. So there's that. Let's just get this going. We're doing Tender Love and Care tonight. We're continuing where we left off on Friday, which I think we were at Chapter 3. This is a game, arguably in quotes, that came about because one of the people that did Seventh Guest wanted to make a movie, but then couldn't get logistically couldn't get it going. So went back to Trilobite, and it was like, hey, why don't we make some game parts to it, and then there's some game parts that got added to it. So yeah. Also, if you're not familiar with this game is going to get a little spicy, so just be mindful of that. Let me just make sure that it's set up right. Okay, looks like it is. Alright. Here we go. Now let's get this thing. There we go. Just trying to make sure. There we go. Now we should be able to just hit this button and we continue where we left off. Yes. Oh, we're at... Wait, what? Wait, why does it go like that? Let me see if we're right here, but let's just... Okay, let's do this.
When you've concluded this test, where is this couple now?
They're now, they're still ghost.
The berries symbolize?
Child, you have a face. That's certainly a face. So I'm trying to... There we go, that should be a little bit more accurate.
Should children be allowed to bang on drums?
Yes.
You can tell by the expression on this little girl's face that she is...
Let's say adventurous.
People who are cruel to animals should be severely punished.
True.
When I die, I want my body to be...
None of these are correct. None of these are... Why is mentally ill an option? Because it is 1998. It's the answer why this is... it's an option. None of these are shot out of a cannon. Put in a Trojan tank.
Is it really harder for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven?
Yes.
You can tell that...
I would say the woman loves her daughter.
I sometimes fear that I will go to hell for the bad things I've done.
Fear, I'm looking for a job application.
Good morning. Sorry I slept so late. Yes, well, we have to get on a schedule, so it's best we start right away. Okay. You can go upstairs and get dressed, Mr. Overton. We'll call you when we're ready. Well, go on, Michael. Michael.
All right. What's up?
Allison wants you to do that later.
Why? I'm almost finished and it's supposed to rain.
It would be really helpful to me if you could do it later.
What possible difference could it make?
Jody's trying to take a nap and you're keeping her awake.
What are you doing?
Shh, lower your voice. I told Allison I would give Jody a sponge bath. In the beginning, it's going to be very important for me and for you to follow through and do the things we say we're going to do. I need to win her complete confidence. You understand that, can't you?
Of course.
After you shower and change, I have a list of groceries I want you to get.
I'm not taking a shower until I finish cutting the lawn.
Maybe you prefer a sponge bath.
Hi, Mrs. Greenstreet. I know I don't have an appointment, but I really need to speak with Dr. Turner for just a minute.
He's with a patient.
Well, can I wait?
He's got a very tight schedule.
I'll just be a few minutes.
He's due at the state hospital immediately after this appointment, and he's running late.
It's important that I see him very briefly.
This is an emergency. Is your wife with you?
No, I just came from...
Then perhaps I can schedule an appointment for you.
No, look, it is an emergency. I really need to talk to him.
Please have a seat. And when he's through with his session, I'll ask when he can see you.
Thank you.
What are you looking at?
Mr. Overton insisted on seeing you. I told him you were fully booked, but he said it's an emergency.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Michael. Come on in. Sit down. What's wrong, Michael?
I'm sorry. It's It's really not an emergency. Just the only way I could get Mrs. Greenstreet to agree to let me stay.
She tries to keep me on schedule. So, what's up?
Well, the therapist has arrived.
I know. She called me.
Oh, she did. Well, she never told me. She was critical of Allison's medication.
We did discuss it. But now that she's there, then I think we stand a good chance of getting Allison off some of the drugs.
Then you agree with her?
You don't?
I didn't think she was qualified to make those decisions. But I didn't want to appear critical of her either.
I understand. She is very experienced dealing with people in trauma. How does Allison feel about her?
Oh, much better than I expected.
Well, that's a good thing, then.
I suppose.
You don't like her, is that it?
No, it's not that I don't like her.
Has there been some kind of problem?
Her methods seem unorthodox.
How
It's
so?
Well, she's very authoritarian, for one thing. She's virtually bossing me around in my own house.
Yes. Catherine is used to a lot of responsibility. She was a head nurse at a very young age. She is extremely intelligent, you know.
Although her name is Mrs. Randolph, I get the feeling she no longer has a husband.
Divorced quite recently.
Guess she's better at solving other people's problems than her own.
The failure of a partnership should not be a condemnation of the people involved, Michael. Sometimes things are just not meant to be.
Of course. I don't know why I said that.
Is there anything else?
Yes, the most important point, actually. She seems to be humoring Allison too much.
Humoring her?
Yeah, I guess I expected her to be dealing in reality, but she just seems to be fostering the illusion. I mean, I just think she's going about it all wrong.
Well, she is very experienced at this sort of thing. You've been dealing with Allison's condition for what? 6 months now?
Yes, just over.
She has an enormous task, you know. And a major step would be for her to gain Allison's trust.
That's what she says.
Well, she's not lying.
No, I'm sure she isn't. I guess you think it's dumb for me to be so worried.
Oh, of course not. But you must try not to feel so anxious. We're watching the situation very closely.
Right. Well, thanks for your time.
Strange seeing yourself like that. I thought I handled it rather well, though, don't you? I mean, if I knew then what I know now, I might have altered my approach somewhat, but given the circumstances, I think my responses to Michael's concerns were,
this man is standing in front of the sun.
to say the least. Wouldn't you agree?
The word which best describes Mrs. Greenstreet is...
It's great, like that last scene of just seeing the utter cliff, or the other, like, complete distance between acting talent between John Hurt and, I think it's J. Michael Esposito, I believe is the other actor's name. Not that I don't think he's bad, but it's like, you can tell one has been acting for a long time, the other has not. I would say efficient.
Can a man be both passive and sexy?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Catherine's methods definitely seem unorthodox.
Not really, considering that, like, I get what she's going for, like, going for the kind of immersion thing of trying to, like, get trust and then trying to deal with that. So I would say I disagree.
When it comes to abortion...
Why is this question here? I'm pro-choice.
How do you feel in the company of highly intelligent people?
Really depends what kind of highly intelligent people we're talking about. I guess stimulated, probably.
Do you think that Allison has ever been unfaithful?
There's no reason for me to believe so, so no. Alright. Okay, PTSD. Uncurrent traumatic. Hmm. Oh, it's just here.
I don't know about you, but I think this situation isn't good. Not good at all. Could even be dangerous. Mrs. Overton really doesn't need her husband undermining her therapy. That poor woman. Not that I think Mrs. Randolph is the Florence Nightingale of psychiatric care, but she is a professional psychotherapist, and Dr. Turner is certainly enthusiastic. Perhaps a little too enthusiastic. Well, it's my lunch hour, and it's wasting away.
Also, she's
Keep
much
an eye on
louder.
it for me, will you? And maybe you should watch out for our nurse-turned-therapist. She's a bit too clever for her own good, if you ask me.
Thank. Let's go looking through files. Justin Carter. Okay. That's Olaf. Weinberg. No, this is actually from the 90s. This was basically a movie turned game. Game in air quotes. About a couple who hire a nurse to deal with an incident that basically their child got killed in a car accident. And they have hired, and the wife still believes she's alive. This actually might be my first literal, like, this actually came out in DVDs, like, just the movie part. And also John Hurt's in it. I'll say Necro. This thing is a ride. Some other... It also has a lot of side things as well. Like this, which has nothing to do with the story. Okay, so let's
When you've concluded this test,
Let's do our... I
you
forgot what they
return to the
call
story.
these, but let's do our
Do you
psychiatric
wish to
test.
proceed? Is chaos a good or a bad thing?
Let's call it... It depends. Chaos can be good, but also it can...
Surrealistic art disturbs me.
Nah, surrealistic art's kind of cool sometimes.
If I was stuck behind the lines in enemy territory, I would most want to have...
Probably a gun?
The story of Adam and Eve is completely made up.
Well, it depends. Do you want to do the thing of... Did the events of Adam and Eve happen? Most probably likely not, but is Adam and Eve like a story that was the myth of a people? Probably. That part's not made up. But I think they're probably saying is it literally happened. I'll say probably.
I have never been afraid of clowns.
That's true. I think clowns are actually kind of cool.
If I saw a car that was in flames along the highway, I would...
Do all of the above. Interesting that they have cell phone on here, because I wouldn't expect for this time period for that to be a thing. I mean, I'd probably try and call something.
Getting old is...
All three of these. Let's say natural part of life's journey.
The artist who painted this...
Let's say it has a unique vision.
I have never tried to hit an animal on purpose with my car.
I mean, that's true. That's just a bad idea in general. But also kind of cruel.
Michael! Oh, Michael.
What? You look so excited. What's going on?
It's Jody.
What about Jody?
She's sitting up. She's sitting up in bed.
Really?
Yes. Catherine got her to do it. We were just talking about how she needed to try harder, and Catherine said she should be sitting up in bed. And she went right upstairs and got her to do it. Just like that. Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And that's not all. You gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
Do what?
She wants her own television for her room. She wants her own television.
Catherine wants her own television set.
Yes. No, Jody wants her own television. She's sitting up now, and she wants her own television set.
Oh.
Well, Michael, I would think that you'd be more excited and happy about this.
I am. It's such a surprise.
Isn't it, though? It's because of Catherine. That woman can work miracles.
Your hair looks great. What'd you do to it?
Well, Catherine did it. You will do it, won't you, Michael? You will get her own television set?
That's what she wants.
She does.
First, I gotta get the groceries in the house.
Let me help.
No, that's okay. I got it.
I'm not helpless, you know.
I know. Where's Catherine now?
She's upstairs doing her meditation. She does it faithfully for 1 hour every day. While she's doing it, she can't be disturbed.
Was that right?
Michael, whatever she's doing, it takes a great deal of concentration. She's going to teach me how to do it.
Oh, won't that be swell?
Michael, what's wrong with you?
Look at this stuff. We got organic vegetables, we got health cereals, a carrot cake with no, underlined, no artificial ingredients. And this stuff is expensive. If you ask me, it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Soy milk, for Christ's sake.
Michael.
Yeah!
It just pisses me off that I have to go out and get all this stuff.
Nothing is too great a sacrifice or an effort if it will help Jody.
There's one good character in here, and it's her. Oh, I think we might have skipped out on a scene because we didn't answer questions correctly.
Michael, could you go up to
Jodi's room and get her drawings and her notebooks? And her report cards, too?
What do you need those things for?
Well, Catherine wants them. She wants to know all about Jodi so she can work with her better.
For crying out loud, Allison. I don't know where those things are.
They're in the bottom two.
No, it's not that scene. That.
Could you please do it, Michael?
She's probably asleep. I don't want to wake her up.
Catherine is amazing.
What are you talking about?
I just didn't know that she understood you so well.
What do you mean?
Well, she said that you would say exactly what you did.
Look, Allison, if you want me to go upstairs, get Jodi stuff for school, I'll do it. It's no big deal.
That's good, Michael. Thanks.
So yeah, he ain't having a good time either.
I've worked with patients in severe denial before, but never anyone who's suffered to the same extreme as Allison. And that's actually why I introduced Catherine into the process. Virtually her first case, once she became a licensed therapist, was with a young man in Portland who was undergoing similar trauma after the death of his mother. And Catherine's effect was remarkable. I was somewhat removed from the case and don't really know how she did it. But I saw Danny in his before and after conditions. And the results were astonishing. She's good. She's very good.
Sometimes, when I'm drunk, I get angry and break things.
That's certainly a thing to start this section with. So yeah, Michael is also going through things at a different thing and probably is getting annoyed by this, I guess, immersion therapy because it's also triggering memories for him. But still, he's still kind of being a dick. But also false because I don't get drunk.
Catherine is manipulative.
This is a little bit interesting because there's manipulative in trying as a therapist, like trying to get her to like Yes. I mean, we'll see. One of these, absolutely true, but also, say I had no opinion.
Swearing offends me.
No.
Who was driving the car when it ran into the tree?
I don't have information on this. Other than it was both of them. Yes, other Jesus.
I have dabbled in bizarre sexual acts.
Okay, only on weekends. You know what? I think this is going to get other things. I'm going to say that.
Did you think that Jodie was still alive?
No, because I think that was very much stated. Also, I played this game before.
I am hostile toward people who lead alternative lifestyles.
No.
Catherine is a skilled practitioner.
I mean, I'm sure she is. She's inexperienced, but she seems to have some skills. Oh, good. Oh, the book of erotic art. Oh, this is just that. But these were already used as question things. And you can't see those. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the master bedroom. Okay, let's see. Oh, did we get radio in here? Okay, we get another one of these, I bet. These lovely 90s radio shock jock things.
We have Pat on the line.
Hello, Dr. Betty.
Hi, Pat. What's on your mind?
My husband doesn't want me anymore.
Do you know why?
He doesn't find me attractive.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is there something wrong with you?
I don't think so.
Your husband just all of a sudden stopped being attracted to you.
I have a
Yes.
bad feeling about
You don't
this.
have sex anymore?
Not for 2 years. And I can't figure it out. I never felt unattractive before.
I am bracing so hard.
But now I'm starting to feel like maybe I am ugly. That maybe I've been deluding myself all of my life. Maybe when people said that I was beautiful, they were just being nice.
What do you look like?
What do you mean?
Describe yourself.
Well, I'm very tall, about 5'10", and I have long blonde hair. I have very high cheekbones. My body is shapely. I have a 36, 24, 36 figure. A lot of men tell me I look like that Italian actress, Sophia Loren.
Well, Pat, it sounds like your husband needs a healthy
Wait.
dose of testosterone if he can't manage to have sex with somebody who looks like you.
Oh, he's having sex.
With whom?
With Mom.
Your husband
Oh.
is having sex with your mother?
For the past 2 years.
How long have you known this?
I just found out last week. I went over to Mom's house to help her change her sheets.
You help your mother change her sheets?
Yeah. She has trouble getting around, doing housework. You see, she weighs 600 pounds.
600 pounds?
She's very big boned,
Oh.
and she's pushing 68.
She's 68 years old?
Anyway, I was looking under the bed, and I found a box of letters. Love letters from George to Mom. Very lewd love letters.
Well, it's pretty simple, Pat. Your husband is a geriatric obesophile.
A what-a-file?
He likes porking fat old women.
Well, What can I do to get him back?
You want him back? Are you nuts? This guy is screwing your mother.
But I love him.
Well, you better start feeding your face because that's the only way you're going to get him back. So go out and get a bag of potato chips, Pat. I'm Dr. Betty.
That's not how I was expecting that to go, but also I felt like it could have been worse. Okay, is there anything here? Oh, here we go. The lack of, I know alignment with this kind of stuff is hard, but there's something with the way that this is written that always bugs me whenever I see it. Okay. Let's look at Catherine's journal thing. Okay. Feels prescribe it. Never mind. Okay. Let's see anything else. Nope. Alright, let's go.
The next TAT will be given in Jody's room.
Oh, right, the TATs, that's what they're called. Let's see, anything here? Oh, that's just the thing. Or that's just her credentials. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Michael's a bit of a creep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would... Okay, at having dreams as you were boning your friend's girlfriend as in the hospital room as he was in a coma. No, this is not that. Not that, Catherine. Thankfully, it's just slightly, or actually much less transphobic than the other Catherine. Oh, good. Can we... Oh, here's the Shame Boy again. Good, now that you can read the Shame Boy again anytime you want. Okay, did we go to the kitchen already? I don't think we did. Carrot cake, we're getting tofu. Okay, this is just basically a thing of like the what is the joke of the 90s of the health food stuff. Let's see, living room. And nothing in the living room. Alright, time to move on.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Michael went to see Turner. I half expected it. Turner wants me to keep Michael more informed, if that's going to help anything. She'd be a lot better off if he went back to work and let me get on with my job. I'm making a lot of progress with her, and it would be a considerable improvement if I didn't have to explain myself every step of the way. He's so resistant. And the biggest part of my job is trying to untangle the mess he's created for the past 6 months. Turner's not much help either. He's better than most of them, but it never ceases to amaze me how out of touch psychiatrists can be with what's really troubling their patients.
Yep. Wait, hold on. Okay. I just needed to... Okay. Oh, good. Do we have this one today? Oh, good. We have this one.
Test. The title of this is Throwing Pennies in a Wishing Well. Do wishes really come true?
Yeah, if you wish hard enough.
You're born with artistic talent. You can't learn it.
I mean, you can learn ways to express that artistic talent, but I feel there are ways to you can learn to better express artistic talent. I say no opinion on this one.
When I was a kid, I pretended to be ill.
Say maybe once in a while.
Should children be allowed to have pets?
Yeah, it teaches them responsibility.
Long car trips are...
Yeah, rejects. As someone who had to drive across the country multiple times, from Georgia to Wisconsin, boring.
Making up fantasy games...
Cultivates the imagination.
Humans make art because...
They are naturally creative.
Children make life difficult.
No opinion.
A child who makes a mess should be...
Let's say forgiven.
Children who explore...
Oh, I didn't get the right one! I didn't get the Welcome to the Penis Farm one. Damn. Also curious.
Mothers eventually have to let go of their children.
True.
Excuse me.
Yes?
This thing with the television.
What thing?
Bringing a set in and actually hooking it up.
What about it?
Well, it's ridiculous.
Oh? Why?
Who's gonna watch it?
Who listens when you come in and say goodnight?
Thank you for the sub tiering.
Is that ridiculous too?
Allison does. I do it for her.
You've had a depressed, dysfunctional wife for 6 months. I've been here for 2 days and you're already seeing results. And you think you know better than I do? So what do you want? Do you want me to leave?
No.
Also,
And I
one sec,
insist
I'll
that
explain
you
the penis
stop
farm thing in a
interfering
sec.
and let me do my work the way it needs to be done.
Done that.
It's done.
What's she watching?
Oh, I turned the set off. She was sleeping.
She'll be so excited when she wakes up, don't you think?
I am starving. It's been a long time since I've had Allison's pancakes.
These are delicious.
Thank you.
Look wonderful, honey.
Catherine thinks we should get a pet for Jody.
A what?
A little dog like Punky.
Animals are out of the question. What are you thinking about?
Just trying to find ways to bring life back into the house, Mr. Overton.
She's right, Michael.
Yeah, but with Jody so confined, it might be too much of a tease.
Or an inspiration.
We could get one just like Punky.
Okay. Go to the animal shelter. I'll see if they have one like Punky. And if they don't, I'll just ask them to let us know the minute one comes in.
Why not get a different kind? Allison, from what you told me about her dog's death and how painful it was, we shouldn't remind her of it.
She does have a point, don't you think so, Michael?
I guess so.
Will you do it?
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. You're the most wonderful husband ever.
See with the patient?
No, but no, you can't go in there.
Look, Mrs. Greenstreet, I just need 5 minutes of his time. It's important.
What is it, Michael?
I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, Dr. Turner, but Mrs. Randolph is really going too far.
I thought she was doing rather well.
She had me put a television in Jody's room, and now she's making me go to the animal shelter to get a dog.
A dog?
Yes, for Jody. Can you believe it?
Michael, Mrs. Randolph, Catherine does know what she's doing.
I don't think so.
Really? Come on in.
Hello, Michael.
Michael is concerned with your approach to Allison's therapy.
Yes, I heard.
Catherine was just telling me that Allison, in fact, has recovered a lot of energy and that her lethargy has disappeared. Would you agree?
Yes. I guess so.
Please, down. You seem unsure.
Yes, she has a lot of energy.
She's also free of any indication of depression.
Well, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Is this true, Michael?
That's how it appears to be, but Allison still believes that our daughter's alive, and Catherine's making it worse.
Sorry, making what worse?
Her condition.
Your wife is actually showing some initial signs of recovery.
Michael, returning to normal for Allison is going to be a complex and delicate journey. Now, I can see that you're feeling left out, but you can be very helpful in her recovery. And what's needed most, indeed the most essential ingredient, is your cooperation.
Then you think I should do what Catherine says?
Yes, I think it would be most helpful.
And I should get her the dog.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea. I can see now that Michael was more upset than I'd realized. I thought at the time that he was just confused by the process and that simply focusing on the results might put him at ease, but now it seems that what's troubling him most is the dynamic between Michael and Catherine. And this isn't good, at least in my humble opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, it's...
Michael is probably paranoid.
I would agree. Also, for the...
As a child, I enjoyed myself most.
Also, yes, if you missed it, the penis farm thing was the fact that one of the alternate questions for one of the things had a answer that was welcome to the penis farm. Let's see. When I was being entertained, probably.
My sexual appetite is...
You know what, just for funsies? Ravenous.
Is it a good idea to put a television in Jodie's room?
I mean, it was literally just sitting there, so it's not like he had to buy one, so sure.
Allison and Catherine share secrets.
I mean, technically, yes, but that's part of therapy.
I consider myself to be...
Hey, Ash, welcome to Tender Love and Care. Good job, you came in at just the perfect time. Let's say fun and carefree.
Allison is making real progress.
I mean, she seems to be.
Allison is more conscious of things going on around her than she reveals.
Let's see. Sure. Yes.
I tend to be someone who acts with...
There are multiple endings to this game, and I believe the branching thing is how you answer these questions. I tend to be someone who acts with... say an even-keeled disposition. Oh, that's just this. As far as a sexual desire. You know what? Let's read through more people's things. Oh, here's Allison's. Second all down Valium. 96 tree postpartum depression. Providence Hospitals. First, she's suffering from severe case of post-traumatic stress disorder. A couple of Loss of child syndrome. Jody, your 5-year-old, was killed 2 months ago. Association. Michael has informed me that Allison is extremely reticent to visit the chrysalis. We need to be prepared. I am confident that I will be able to handle the situation. What? Why is that? Why is this in here? Yeah, on headlines during the... Yeah, she took the death of her child very hard, which is, you know, reasonable. Sophie is supposed to track death for daughter, manifest 3, please. There we go. Michael Overton. 20-year-old married man. 7-year-old. Wait. Did you just say 5-year-old? Oh, daughter was not wearing her seatbelt. Oh. Archtown's out of the most. Agitation and anger. The Memphis office seems lacks skills to work through the stages of grief. Says problems as someone needs to blame on something else. Appears that the patient's stiff upper lip need to place his wife needs before his own only can exacerbate the tragedy to a critical incident. Center for Grief Council believe. Adjustment mixed with much conflict. Okay.
The next.
Okay. Okay. Oh. What's on this TV?
Many persons think that psychiatry consists of only one thing, psychoanalysis. Actually, psychoanalysis is a prolonged and very specialized form of treatment. It properly can be given only by a doctor qualified as a psychiatrist and fully trained in the exact specialty of psychoanalysis. Treatment may go on for years.
Oop.
I'm so excited. I can't wait till Michael gets back. A dog! Can you imagine? Jody will be so happy. Everything is much better since Catherine's arrived. I'm sorry. I just never thought I'd feel this hopeful again. It's wonderful. I just can't.
Here is the wise old man of medicine, beloved Dr. Zero. One of the prerequisites...
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those porno things, isn't it?
...is to be sure to staff...
Not porno, those, like, carry-on film.
What's this? Either we've just been invaded or there's an emergency.
Okay.
When you've concluded this test,
Alright.
why don't we dabble a bit in the realm of the psychic?
Cool.
Here's a little game to test your powers of extrasensory perception. You will observe 4 cards face up on my table and a 5th card that is face down. Look at the symbols on the face of the up cards.
Okay.
Square, triangle, circle, plus sign. The face down card is one of these 4. This is what I want you to do. Concentrate. Use all your psychic abilities.
Okay.
Form a mental picture of the hidden card and tell me what symbol is on its face. Make your choice by clicking on one of the 4 up cards.
Alright.
The image on the face down card will be changed after each turn. Very well. Let's begin.
Okay. Cross.
Let your thoughts flow.
Triangle. Damn.
Concentrate.
Plus. Damn.
Think harder.
It's gonna be plus this time.
Good.
There we go. Circle.
Excellent. You're doing fine.
There we go. Triangle. Damn.
Trying too hard.
Square. Damn.
Concentrate.
Circle.
Yes, yes. Well then. Oh, come back again and we'll give it another go.
Damn.
Did you get one?
She's in the back.
She's beautiful. Jody will love her. Does she have a name?
Well, if she does, I don't know it.
Oh, Jody can name her. How cute. Don't you love her?
Yeah, she's cute.
Let's show her to Jody.
You go ahead. I'm gonna go build a run in the back.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much.
Allison! Hey, no dogs on the bed in this house. Come on, you little mutt.
Hey, dick to the dog.
Whoa. What's that? I rescued you from the pound, remember? You'll regret that. Allison? Allie? You in here? Allison!
Will you please be quiet? We're trying to develop some concentration.
Is Allison in there with you? Leon, it's Michael. Not too bad. How about yourself? Well, we've taken on a full-time nurse. Seems to be working out well enough where I think I can finally come back to work. Thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. Well, she's a therapist, actually. Oh, I'd say she has things under control, to say the least. Okay. Great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Jody decided to name her new dog Punky, even though she looks nothing like the first Punky.
What does Catherine have to say about that?
Oh, she thinks it's a good choice.
You know, I was looking for you earlier, but I guess you were in Catherine's room.
She's teaching me meditation.
What was it like?
It's wonderful.
No, I mean, what did you do?
We meditated.
Yeah, but what's meditation all about?
I didn't know you had such an interest in meditation, Mr. Overton.
I'm curious about a lot of things.
Perhaps you should try a session with me.
I don't think so.
Well, why not? You just said you were interested.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Michael. I just heard you.
You'll be a happier person, I guarantee it.
Look, I just don't want to, all right?
Why do you feel the need to get upset when someone offers you help?
I don't need your help. Allison, I've made a decision. I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Well, that's wonderful, Michael. You need to get out of the house. You're getting too serious.
Okay, fine. And tomorrow you're on your own.
Not exactly. I've got Catherine to take care of me.
Well, things really are looking up, aren't they? Allison is doing extremely well. Michael's going back to work. That Catherine really is impressive. Though I can't help but be a little curious about her meditation sessions with Allison. Wonder what they're actually doing in there.
Probably meditating.
It is better never to deceive anyone.
I mean, that's generally a good idea. Say true.
Catherine is a wholesome person.
I disagreed mainly because she kind of doesn't know when to turn it down sometimes.
I think I have a tumor somewhere in my head.
No.
I tend to be a person who reads manuals first.
Absolutely.
Was Allison naked during her meditation session with Catherine?
Probably.
Should Michael return to work?
Yes. Let's read the journals. Oh.
Can you believe this? I mean, first the television, and then the goddamn dog. A dog. This is too much. My daughter's... she's dead. And my wife just can't. She can't accept it. I thought when Catherine got here we'd get rid of these fantasies, but this is just ridiculous. I hope things would get better, but they're just getting worse. A lot worse. Damn it. I need another beer.
All right, what's your what weird sexual stuff are you gonna have in your journal this time? Okay. Okay, what about Catherine? I like that it has to transfer do all these 3D transfers. Let's see. What? Piss boy. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. I may pick. Okay. Cool.
The next team. When you...
Let's see.
What is Sparky doing?
Probably digging for a bone.
Why is Sparky licking himself?
Okay. There is a primal urge for me to click one of these. Okay.
Mummy and Daddy are praising Yippee because...
He's a good boy.
Animals are just as good as people.
Yes.
Sparky is dreaming about...
A cool dog. The cool dog.
Sparky is dreaming about...
Wait, that's the same thing twice. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. His girlfriend.
Sparky makes a sound like...
Slurp.
How can Mummy show Sparky that she loves him?
Pet him.
Sparky says...
Go get me a kitty.
I don't mind seeing animals suffer.
False.
Hi, honey. Is everything all right? No, it's only the third time I called. Okay, maybe the fourth. It doesn't matter. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're all right. Is Catherine there? Okay, bye.
Here we up.
Hi, Catherine. Is Allison really doing all right? Of course I trust her. I just like to hear it from you. Okay. All right, fine. I understand. I won't call so much. Okay. I was thinking maybe I'll pick something up for dinner. Chinese food or... Oh, you have? Okay. Bye. It's Michael Overton.
I've missed you. Welcome back, stranger.
Thanks.
Can I buy you lunch?
No, I don't think so. Not today. I need to get settled in.
How's Allison?
I guess she's doing fine now that the nurses arrived.
Another woman in the house, huh? Are you sure you can handle it?
I gotta get back to work, Charlotte.
Well, don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll see you.
It really is good to see your face again, Michael. We've missed you around here.
Thanks.
X. This is the GOG version. Though with up-resed video.
Hi.
Is that pie I smell in the oven?
Yes, it is. I know you like to shower after work, but hurry, because dinner's almost ready.
What are we having?
Beef Wellington. Catherine made it. She's a gourmet cook.
Of course. So where's Catherine now, meditating again?
Yes, it's really good for the digestion. I already did it. Now go and hurry, because dinner's going to be ready in a minute. Oh, and look what Catherine did to Jody's room.
Catherine? Catherine?
Yeah, the one actor. I like the content, the juxtaposition of those two shots.
Two laughing ladies care to join me in a nightcap?
Alcohol before bed's not a good idea. She's right, Michael. You have to go to work in the morning.
Well, she's always right. That's why she's the nurse.
Michael?
Damn dog.
You better hurry, Michael. You're going to be late for work.
Jesus, what time is it?
It's time you were up and on your way.
Shut that dog up.
Maybe that loud.
Should have listened to us. Too much alcohol.
What were you doing?
Jody's breakfast.
have some things for Jodie's party.
What party?
Next week. It's her birthday. Catherine suggested that we have a party. Can you believe it? She's gonna be 6 years old. I need pin the tail on the donkey and invitations.
You're inviting other people?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a party without guests now, would it?
I guess not.
Don't forget the game. We figured out a way for Jodie to play, but that's gonna be a surprise.
Mrs. Greenstreet. Yes, it is Michael Overton. Getting to recognize my voice, huh? He's in Portland. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, yes, it is kind of important. No, I don't want you to refer me to anyone else. 2 days. Well, when he checks in, can you just let him know I called? I hope his brother feels better. Massive coronary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. Thank you. God damn it!
Is everything okay, Michael?
Yeah, everything's just goddamn wonderful.
I just thought I'd ask if I could help.
I don't need your help. Don't you have something to do?
Yeah.
Hi, honey. Yes, I got everything you asked for. I'm sure it'll be a great party. Can I speak to Catherine? This party thing is going too far. Well, when can you talk about it? Yes, but I want to speak to you when Allison's not around. During your meditation. Fine. Tonight. 5:45. I'll be there.
I'm glad that Catherine and Michael are finally going to talk. Maybe Michael will be able to get a better grasp on the process. I'm a little curious myself as to just what Catherine has in mind. The party thing seems a little risky to me. Of course, they'll have to cancel, and that might be quite a disappointment for Allison. On the other hand, maybe she's preparing Allison for future disappointments. I really don't know what to think. How about you?
In general, what do Michael's co-workers feel toward him?
I would definitely say concern.
How did you feel while watching Catherine meditate?
Indifferent.
Traveling without a map is...
An adventure is certainly one way to call it.
I have made love out of doors.
No.
Catherine intended for Michael to see her undressed.
I have no... maybe. I agree.
Men who perform oral sex on a woman are...
There is no king's option here. smart. I like the music in here because it's like... Feel behind. Alright, let's look at... Let's look at Allison's journal. Good for Terry to see other. Alright. Let's go to the study. Alright. Okay. Time for some tat.
When you've concluded this tale, I like dramatic events.
Sometimes. Once in a blue moon.
These men are...
I mean, they're taste testing food.
The woman is thinking...
100% is here.
Betting on an event makes it more thrilling for me.
Let's see. True.
Would you ever go duck hunting?
No.
How does this image make you feel?
Disgusted, no.
An appropriate title for this would be...
Forrest Gump. The Tailor.
These girls
are... These first three things could be the same thing. Go lovers.
Sometimes it's good to get drunk, dance like a maniac, and have sex with a stranger.
I abstain.
Come in.
Allison thinks you're teaching me how to meditate.
Might not be such a bad idea. You could use some relaxation. You're extremely tense.
Me?
I'm sure it's a result of all that's happened. You've been through a great deal of stress lately.
I don't understand why we're supporting Allison's illusion.
We're not supporting Allison's illusion. We're supporting Allison. I don't have to tell you how fragile she is.
I know. It seems we're going in the wrong direction.
Before I came here, she was floating around in a fog and you were sustaining it. It would have gone on that way until one of you broke down completely.
One of us?
Don't think you're immune. Allison suffers openly. You contain it.
Look, my wife is a very sick person, and you're here to treat her, so just leave me out of this.
Anyway, where's Allison now? She's up and about. She's working around the house. She's off drugs completely.
She may be functioning better, but you're treating the symptoms and not the problems. We cannot go on pretending that Jody's still alive forever.
You need to be patient.
You don't tell me what I need to be. I'm just about out of fucking patience here. Are you gonna continue with this fantasy forever?
No. But if I had contradicted her from the start, she simply would have shut me out. By supporting her, she permitted me to enter her world.
So where the hell are we going with all this?
We end by reliving the tragedy.
And what is that supposed to mean?
One night, the accident must happen again.
You don't mean we drive back to the same spot?
No. I mean, we describe it to her, make her remember. But not until we've laid a foundation of acceptance.
And you think this will work?
Yes, I do.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Why don't you think about it? Maybe we can get together again tomorrow.
I think the rips have gotten from two different sources.
Meditate.
That could be part of it if you'd like.
Maybe.
You won't regret it. You need it more than you know.
I'm well aware of my needs, Catherine.
Oop.
Theoretically, I think it's brilliant. But how's she going to pull it off? Is she really going to restage the accident? And there's such a high degree of risk. I hadn't really understood what Catherine was doing until now. I do wish she'd kept me more informed. Do you think it'll work?
I have hardly ever fantasized about having
What
sex
does
without-
that transition? What? Throw me off guard. I had to parse this question. I like the phrasing. I have hardly ever fantasized. Let's go true.
If I received a lot of money, the first thing I would do is...
Probably donate some of it.
Catherine flirted with Michael.
Sure.
Will Michael benefit from meditation?
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind somebody spying on me while I was in the bedroom.
False.
The next TAT will be given in Jodie's room once again.
Alright, let's see, Catherine, what's your journal? I think we'll probably go through one more. Do this TAT, and then I think we'll go through one more after that. And I think probably will be good for tonight. Okay.
I really hope Michael gets something out of his session with Catherine. It's kind of funny, because he's not really the type, you know what I mean? He's just not in touch with his spiritual self. Not open. I really love him, but he puts limits on himself. He goes through life with the kind of attitude that shuts himself off to things, you know? If he can't see it or touch it, it isn't there. And I feel sorry for him. There's so much more. If he could just open up to it. Maybe Catherine will do it. She certainly did it for me. I think I'll go make something special for dinner, because if he's anything like me, Mike will be really hungry after a session with Catherine.
Okay. Okay. And what's this? Oh, that's sketch. What do we got here? Oh, Viewmaster. Okay.
When you've concluded this test, you will return to the story. Let's try something different. I want you to...
Cool, this is not going to work for me.
People who drink and drive are...
Stupid, or one... I would say all three of these, well, four of these.
I'm never afraid of inanimate objects.
I'd say false.
There's nothing wrong with taking sleeping pills every night.
Some people need it.
If I found a gun on the sidewalk, I would...
probably leave it there.
I deserve to be pampered.
True.
The ocean makes me think of...
It's summer.
I keep a heavy object by my bed in case of burglars.
No.
My most difficult battles are with myself.
Not sure.
If I were a flea, I would be a miserable, depressed flea.
What's that kind of question? No.
Michael?
Hello, Dorothy.
Hi,
I know you haven't said anything, and perhaps you want to keep it private, but did you and Allison decide to adopt another child?
Why do you ask?
Well, I know it's none of my business, but I just want to tell you I'm really happy for you. I think it's a great idea. See, we were driving by the other day, and we saw Allison out walking a child in a wheelchair. Well, we would have stopped, but there was a nurse with her, and, well, I guess the new one's, handicapped. But she seemed like a cute little girl. Well, obviously, it's none of my business. I just wanted to wish you luck after all that you've been through. Bye.
I love hearing these stock sound effects.
Allison, what's wrong?
Oh, Michael, I'm so happy.
What, you're crying because you're happy?
Catherine gave this to me. Jody did it today.
Yeah, are you sure? Maybe it's one we didn't see before, probably buried in the stack.
Michael, can't you see? This is a picture of her new dog.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the first creative thing she's done since the accident.
The accident?
Catherine got her to do it. She can work miracles.
Well, nothing Catherine does surprises me anymore. Is she up in her room now?
She's preparing for your session. Michael, be nice to her. Just go with it. It'll be wonderful. She's a gift that's been sent to us.
Okay.
You're early. That's good. Come in. You look upset. What's wrong?
It's this drawing Allison has.
She had a good reaction when I gave it to her. She's coming along much faster than I expected.
It's just that she thinks, it's so much like Jody's drawings. How'd you do it?
I simply traced some parts of a few of Jody's drawings and put them together in the shape of the new dog. It's pretty clever, don't you think?
Something of a shock.
Well, I see that. And you look like you've had a bad day. Come sit down on the bed. Let's get you relaxed.
And lighting change.
It won't hurt, I promise. Relax, you feel like a mannequin.
It's not so easy.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know. You, I guess.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm just here to make you feel better.
It does feel good.
I'm supposed to. What did don't you take your shirt off?
I appreciate this Foley work of rubbing your hand on sandpaper.
My back.
This is... I appreciate the music getting incredibly loud for this. Also, yes, the inevitable has happened.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I guess you can say you had a true meditative experience.
I feel like I'm floating.
Why don't you take a shower and lie down for a few minutes before dinner?
Wait, is that...
I'll be going down to help Allison.
Hey, River.
Oh, Allison. I should have never done this. I should have never came in here. Jesus. Poor Allison.
This is completely out of hand. Of course, we've all heard stories of therapists and doctors sleeping with their patients, but this is so... Well, sleeping with the patient's spouse? In a way, it's just as bad as having sex with a patient. Even worse. And who knows what she's doing with Allison in those so-called meditation sessions. And to think it happened on my case? What the hell does she think she's doing? I mean, I'm the one who gave her the break. I hoped to get her license, for Christ's sake. I cared about her. And this is how she repays me. Just what the hell is going on here? You tell me.
I would most like to have a dream where I am...
Okay. Eating delicious food.
I enjoy conjuring up strange inventions that do nothing.
True. Look at what you're watching.
Should Michael confess his infidelity to Allison?
Yes.
Catherine seduced Michael.
Yes. Okay, what's the... Wait, what's this button?
The next TAT will be given in Catherine's room.
Oh, I see it now. Wait. Oh, you can turn them off. Okay.
I love my wife. I really do. When something that happened, I can't explain it. She just... Shit. I want to say she seduced me, but I'd be lying. I wanted her. been so long since... Oh, man. I can't believe this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I know one thing. I will never do that again. It happened. It's over. That's it. Never again. Christ.
Okay.
The next TAT will...
Oh, don't even get a journal for that one. I guess we're just gonna go right into it.
Oh, what are you looking at me like that for? I had to do it. I really had no choice. He was gonna fire me, I could tell. And if his wife is ever gonna get better, it'll only happen if I stay. I'm her only hope, and he was on the verge of taking that hope away. You think it was wrong, don't you? Well, I don't. It was only sex. Everyone makes such a big deal about it. But the important thing here is Allison. She's very ill, and I'm gonna make her better. I can do for her what Turner couldn't do in a million years. And I'll show you. You'll see what I did was right. I did it for her. And after all that, I need a shower.
Current room is so bad. All right. Let's do one more.
When paying a woman for sex is...
Say desperate.
I am happiest when I am safe in my home.
True.
Why is this woman so sleepy?
She's daydreaming.
Why is the young man standing by the piano?
I was watching the young girl play.
I have actually been jealous of a beautiful person in a painting.
False.
The young woman is...
Wishing she can move. No.
What is this girl looking at?
Oh, there's a room.
You can tell the woman sitting at the table is rich because...
She's got a fur trimmed jacket.
This woman is...
A farmer's daughter.
Why is she opening the window?
She needs fresh air.
It's about time, Michael.
I fell asleep.
Meditation can be physically exhausting.
Oh, I find it to be quite the opposite.
Well, maybe Michael's different. He really worked hard at it.
That's wonderful. While you were sleeping, Catherine pointed out another problem we have to confront. Jody's been falling behind in her schoolwork all this time.
I guess that's true.
Fortunately for us, Catherine has teaching experience. Did you know that?
I sort of gathered it.
She's going to start tutoring Jody.
That's nice.
It's an additional duty. We'll have to pay her more.
Of course.
This means that she'll be with us a while longer. A lot longer, I hope.
No, thank you. No. No. No, I don't want to meditate, thank you. You just say, I think, you know, it's not working out very well, and I think it's time for you to go. Simple as that. Make it nice and easy, quick, just walk in and do it.
Hello, Michael.
Hey. Allison, you look great.
Catherine told me to tell you as soon as you get in to go up to your second meditation session. She said she expected you'd be very eager.
Oh, she did she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not interested in meditation anymore. I'll go right up there and I'm going to tell her about it.
Wait a minute.
Catherine? Catherine!
Just come in, it's not locked.
Well, I told Allison you'd be eager, but I didn't know you'd be this eager.
Not eager. At least not for your so-called meditation.
Oh,
What happened in here last night, it sickens me.
is that a fact?
Yes, it's a fact. And I don't intend for it to happen again.
I see.
No, I don't think you do see. Last night is just a part of it. I'm unhappy about most everything. I don't think you're working out. I think it'd be best if you just leave. I'll pay you for 2 more weeks. I think that's more than fair.
Really? Does Allison know about this?
Allison is in no condition to make such decisions.
And you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're upset about what you did last night. And you're acting with extreme selfishness. You'd like to forget about it, so you just want me to leave. Disappear as though nothing happened. I have no intention on leaving like that.
I don't care.
I do. I'm making great progress with this case. This case is mine and no one's taken me off of it.
This case belongs to Dr. Turner.
I made more progress in 1 day than Dr. Turner did in 6 months. I've worked for those so-called doctors for 8 years. He's just like the rest of them, an overpaid drug prescriber thinks he's the greatest thing since Sigmund Freud.
I want you out of here.
And what are you planning on telling Allison? That you asked me to leave because we had sex?
Of course not.
Why not? It's the truth.
So I wouldn't do that to her. That would kill her.
What do you care about her?
How can you say that? She means everything to me.
If you cared anything about her at all, you wouldn't even think about having me leave. I'm making tremendous progress, and you want me to leave simply because you can't control your lust for me.
It's not true.
Isn't it?
I guess you decided to do meditation after all.
I'm not going to continue with it anymore.
But it makes you feel so good.
It just makes me feel tired.
I can't agree.
Allison, just what do you do in your meditation?
The same thing as you, Michael.
Really? Tell me about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, describe what you do.
Why should I describe something that you already know about?
I thought maybe we'd compare notes.
If you want to know, just describe to me what you do, and I'll tell you if I do anything different.
Forget about it. I'm not gonna do it anymore anyway.
Suit yourself, but personally, I don't know how you can give it up.
You know, I've been thinking. You were probably right from the beginning. You know, we don't need a full-time nurse here.
Well, I've certainly changed my mind about that with all the things that have happened. How could you say such a thing?
I just don't think she's doing such a great job.
Michael, that's ridiculous. What's wrong with you? Did you have a bad day at work?
You know I don't have to work. We don't need money. I could quit work. I could be home all the time again. We could get somebody on a part-time basis.
No offense, Michael, but Catherine does things that you could never do.
You put too much faith in her.
You don't know what you're talking about. Smells divine. Michael's decided to give up meditation.
Oh, really? He seemed to enjoy it.
Maybe you could try it again, Michael.
I'd be willing to try it with him again.
See, Michael? She's willing to try harder for you.
I heard her. Damn dog, I swear to God I'm gonna kill it one of these days.
Did you remind him to get the pizza?
Oh, that's right, I forgot. We need to get pizza for an appetizer. The house special at the Nimble Hippo in Ashland.
It's 20 miles away.
We'll warm it up when you get back.
I'm not driving into Ashland tonight.
It's been a long time since Jody's had a slice of pizza.
She's right, Michael. Jody asked for the pizza.
All right. All right.
Well, I'm shocked. What can they possibly be thinking? What about Allison? Did you see him trying to get her to tell him about what goes on in her meditation sessions? I think that he's half hoping that she's having sex with Catherine too, so that he could feel a little less guilty about it. Don't you agree? And Catherine? I guess I should have known.
Do you agree with Michael that Allison would be better off if Catherine left?
I feel like all three of these are now stuck in a position. All three of these people are stuck in a position of mutually assured destruction.
Sometimes I think of things that are too disgusting to talk about.
Yes, because it's just the way that the thing of like, oh, what's the thing of like, oh, just terrible dreams that I've had just out of like melatonin overdose that one time.
I seem to be reliving the same events over and over again.
Nope.
Should Catherine be paid more for tutoring Jody?
This is an interesting question. I mean, in theory, if she was tutoring a child, yes. But she's not. I'll say yes.
If I could sneak into a movie without getting caught, I might just do it.
Yeah, especially if it's Morbius and you watch it 5 times in a day.
I prefer romance over raw sex.
I mean, always.
Michael cannot control his lust for Catherine.
I agree. Also, I just realized there is one video that we need to see. And then I think we're going to call it.
I know. God, what am I gonna do? I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that. Jesus. I never felt like this. I hate her. But, okay, I know, I said it before, but I'll never let that happen again. I mean it. Never again. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
And I think that's a good place to call it for tonight. Okay. Let's see, we're on chapter 11. I don't know how many... Profile. Oh, let's see. Session notes. Had some cover fantasy life. I was like... Likes to share with others. Okay. Okay. I think... Do I just hit... Okay, here we go. Yes. Yes, and I do want to save the game. Okay. Okay, so that's Tender Love and Care for now. I think... How much... I'm actually curious. How many chapters are there to this game? Does it list it? Okay, it doesn't. Anyway, I think that's going to be good. So let's go ahead and hit this funny button. Thank you all for watching. Personal Twitter/co/blueskies at Lolo De Puzlo. I got a Discord, chat the community, take polls, do other fun stuff. And I also got a coffee page where you can help with hosting cost and various other things. And I got a bunch of other video descriptions, link in chat, like if you want to watch VODs or anything else. So, tomorrow we are going to be, hopefully, I'm pretty sure we're going to be wrapping up Tender Love and Care tomorrow. And next episode after that is going to be on Sunday, in which we are ending our other journal, playing V for the letter V 6 times. But anyway, I'm just going to let you go because I got to get to something, so I will talk to you, or I will hopefully see you all later. Bye-bye.